In this video, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk more about Jake Muzzin's injury and his current status, his current update. It came out yesterday. I'm just going to go to that article now. So it came out yesterday that Jake Muzzin, he's recovering from spine surgery and hasn't played since October 27th. So Jake is out for the rest of the season, with the defenseman continuing to recover from surgical spine surgery. So the organization said Wednesday they had a follow-up consultation with various specialists earlier this month, and the Leafs medical staff has determined that Muzzin would not be able to play again this season. Muzzin, who turned 34 on Tuesday, was ruled out indefinitely with a surgical spine injury on November 15th. He last played October 27th. Muzzin, who has 1 assist in 4 games this season, has sustained several major injuries the past few seasons. For instance, he was taken off the ice on a stretcher after he fell chest first onto the legs of Columbus Blue Jackets forward in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup qualifier on August 4th, 2020. He missed the rest of that series, which the Maple Leafs, which obviously we know we lost in 5, right? Muzzin sustained 2 concussions that season and missed part of training camp this season due to back discomfort. So the Maple Leafs will have a further update on Muzzin's status at training camp next season, so later on this September. Well, first, it's a good idea that they're taking it slow and being very cautious. This is a serious injury, and due to all the other injuries he's had in the past, they have to think beyond sports at this point, and they have to think more in line with the player's well-being. Regardless if Muzzin wants to come back or not, the medical staff and the team have to step up and protect him. He's got a young family, and there's more to life after sports, so we have to keep that in mind. And it's good that they're keeping in contact with him, and they bring him into all the team meetings and make him feel with the team and not just pushed to the side on practices and things like that. So that's good that they're still including him in team events and everything like that, and making him feel part of the team still. It's good, like I said, that they're taking it slow because they really want to make sure that everything, heals properly, and that his future isn't jeopardized, or his quality of life isn't jeopardized. Personally, my opinion on that, and my opinion on Jake Muzzin moving forward, is I'm leaning towards, I think he'll be done. They're just, really taking it slow, letting it sink in, and letting Jake understand that this could very well be it. So he's played 72 playoff games, Stanley Cup playoff games, and he won the cup with the LA Kings in 2014. So he does have a cup. And now I think he may just have to focus on life after hockey. On another note, I just wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing a podcast a bit later. I'm going to be focusing in on Ryan O'Reilly. There's a video going around, and the link is in the description. He has the belt from last game. When he got his hat trick, he received the belt in the dressing room, the championship belt, right? And it shows him giving it to the next person, and he passes it on. So I'm just going to a direct quote, because it's very... It says a lot, and that's why I want to do a podcast to do a deep dive and unpack this. But he says, "This goes to the guy who finished every check tonight. Don't worry, you guys, you'll get used to it, as he's addressing the team. Okay, so this is the best subtle message to the entire team about finishing all your checks. And this is the first bit of leadership that he's delivered. And he didn't undermine Tavares. He acknowledged Tavares and Marner for all of the hard work and the setups and making him look good when he got all the hat trick tonight or the other night. He acknowledged that, but then he acknowledged and he focused in on Achari finishing and hit all his checks, and then just, adding the little bit at the end where you guys will get used to it. Meaning, now some people could say, well, you could get used to Achari finishing all his checks, but what I think the message is even deeper, and it's, come on, guys, we all got to start finishing our checks and being harder to play against, being a nasty team to play against. And after a little bit, don't worry about it. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to doing all the hits. So that's what I think it means. We're going to do a deep dive into that in my podcast a bit later. And maybe I'll come back after and put that link in the description as well. So you can listen to the HockeyCast podcast. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.